Hey guys, this is Odin for the Canadian marketing team. We're going to be presenting the marketing bootcamp that I share live typically once a month, a couple times a year. Hopefully you're going to be able to see that live and get in the room with a bunch of other people, with whomever is presenting it. And it's a great networking opportunity. But let's get right on to it. What's common as dirt in one industry can act like an atomic bomb in another, and it's true. There's a lot of ideas that I've seen that I've used from one industry and thrown it into another, and it really does work. And let's talk about some of those. But first, a little bit of an overview of what you're going to be getting both here online and also when you meet us in person. So thanks for being here. Do your best to be 100% present. Put your earphones on, grab a pen, grab a paper, put the cell phone away, put the social media away, put all the other marketing stuff away, take notes. You have a 300% better chance of remembering what I'm sharing with you if you just write it down. It goes into your cellular memory, and it's just going to seed there until the right time for it to pop out and come out. Also, I have a way for you to follow up with me and the company for a sales and marketing audit. We do offer extreme, immediate, guaranteed results. You got to do the work, though. The no results, no fee means that we're going to give you ideas, we're going to give you systems, and so on and so forth. You got to get out there and do it. You got to think outside that box. So let's go. Hey, I don't know if you know any perfectionists, but I know a couple perfectionists, and they have a tendency to not really go ahead with their ideas. They're always kind of waiting. What is the right time? Well, here, let's talk about perfectionists for a moment. I don't know if you find any mistakes in this particular bit of marketing, but according to market research, it doesn't matter in what order the letters of your marketing are. The only important thing is that your first and last letter be in the right place. The rest can be a total mess. Your clients are still going to understand your marketing message without a problem. Get out and do it, guys. This is because prospective clients don't read every word or letter by itself, but the word as a whole. Please check what you know about your industry at the door. Cheers, your Canadian marketing team. The idea is grab some ideas, plan out how you're going to do it. We'll be talking about the 12 gaps, or the 12, I guess you could say, bridges you can build to make your business better. And that's what this presentation is about. Let's move on. So, congratulations, you're part of an exclusive club. It's the 20% to 200% ROI club. I find that the people that I've worked with and the companies I've worked with have, as long as they do the work, of course. I mean, it's all about doing the work. If you no results, guess what? You don't get paid, right? If you don't get results. So the idea is to actually get results and go out and do the work in whatever form you know how to do that. But really, turn off the outside world right now. Just turn off everything. Get all the mental distractions out. We're going to be talking about mental mind frame right now and about creating the kind of lifestyle that you would like. Is it time you want, or is it money that you want, or is it something altogether different? So there is a workbook. Make sure that you download the information for the workbook. There's going to be a download page or some kind of form that you can fill out to get more information to get to the next page. Please do that. And also keep your mind open to new ideas. Talked about it already. Really, ideas are a dime a dozen. Unless you're going to go out and do something with this, you might as well just shut this off. It's not for you. If you're planning to actually make your business an actual business, then the real deal is here. I'm going to be giving it all away. All of it. You guys are going to be able to take it, implement it yourselves, and my hope is that what you're going to do for the Canadian marketing team is when you find individuals that just can't do the marketing themselves, they don't want to do it themselves, they want to have it outsourced, they want to have it done for them, or they need a coach or a consultant, that you're going to say, hey, I remember this company that helped me out, and they really, truly gave great ideas. That's what we're here to do. It's called seed. It's called seeding a little bit of wisdom for all of us. I was phoning businesses back from 2007, businesses that had come to our marketing boot camps. And I was really stunned to find out that the statistics held true, not just statistically for the people, for those statistical companies that phone small businesses that are no longer in business, but held true in our case as well. The numbers hold up. Most of the businesses were out of business. There's only maybe 2 or 3 that were in business successfully after 5 years. Oh, what's going on here? That's kind of an epidemic. We need to set those standards. And the standards, here, let's talk about some of the things that we're going to be going through. But first, maybe a little about the Canadian marketing team. The Canadian marketing team is owned by a woman. Absolutely magnificently, in this day and age, this company is owned by a woman, and I am happy to stand here and I'm happy to say, right on. That's fantastic. I have known this woman for quite some time, a young entrepreneur, has matured great over the last number of years, and when she said, hey, would you mind taking everything you know and helping me build this business and growing the Canadian marketing team? I was like, holy, absolutely. I would be honored to help you out. So I have seen this individual grow incredibly, and it was such an honor for me to come on board and to be a team player and to help in this particular aspect of business. And why was I asked to help out? Well, I'm known to be able to create a goal and then work towards achieving that goal, however long it takes. Be creative and to think outside the box, to keep on going, to keep on pushing through, to keep on standing up. If you get knocked down, just get up and get back on it. Remember, perfection. Just keep going, guys. Whatever level your business is at, if you are making $2 million and plus and you have employee issues, fantastic. That's great. We can help you out. We can help you achieve those goals. The Canadian marketing team is dynamic in every way. Oh, wait until we show you some more. But here I am. I had one of my goals. And one of these goals was planted by one of the colleagues, one of the coaches I was working with back in 2007. And Brian Tracy was coming to us. Oh, I'd love to meet Brian Tracy. It'd be awesome. I didn't just get to meet Brian Tracy. I actually got to spend the day with him. We traveled down to Nanaimo together. I picked him up from the airport. Oh man, that was great. And this right here, if you notice, that's what I look like right there with Brian Tracy. That's who I am. Nice to meet you. So, here's some questions I need to ask you. Where do you want your business to be in the next 5 years? It's not some kind of trick, guys. It's serious. Wherever your level, if you are just starting out, if you are already established and you're looking for the next plateau, the next build to the next plateau, then we need to really work it out. 5 days, 5 weeks is really challenging for a lot of people. 5 years, that's something serious. Nothing abstract. You guys are going to find out more about who I am, but what I've done is I've built multi-million-dollar real estate joint venture companies. It was great to be able to do that as a part of a plan. I was pretty precise. I wrote the stuff down. I got awards for what has happened. Guys, only 10% of businesses have a business plan, let alone a marketing plan or an exit strategy or a succession plan. What do you want to do in the next 5 years with your business? Do you want to grow? Do you want to shrink it, expand it? Maybe what you want to do is you want to relocate. Maybe it's time for some international business. Maybe what you want to do is you want to set up those systems so that you can license and franchise. Maybe you're looking for some investors. Regardless of what you're wanting to do, lack of planning is going to send you bankrupt. Lack of sales certainly doesn't. So get out there and start doing what you need to do. And this is what we're going to be doing here in regards to marketing. And what I mean by doing what you need to do is this. Every single day you're given the same amount of hours as every other individual on this planet. The difference between individuals who are achieving their goals and individuals who are not achieving their goals was studied by Harvard. The Harvard study came to the determination that individuals who wrote their goals down, which was about 3% of the population, were significantly more successful than individuals that did not have written goals and individuals that just had goals in their head. We're going to be going through that. The important thing here is if you don't have a calendar that you're working with, it's time to get one. If you're not writing down your to-dos, it's time to. Whatever they are for you, whatever they are in your business. If you haven't figured out a way to take a marketing idea, to block out a bit of time and how long it takes for that to actually happen, and then to see that series result in something, whatever it is, even if it's a 0 and you worked on something awesome, great. That is a foundation that you can get better from. So the idea here is, why is there a gap between you and success? What I found out is that companies or people have poor time management skills. You have to want to first of all be coached. Secondly, you have to want to do better in your business. If you can be coached, you can coach yourself. This is great. That's the entire process. Next, are your goals still in your head? Write them down. That's pretty simple. Write down all your goals, whatever they are. It doesn't matter how silly, it doesn't matter how grand or grandiose. Write them down. Next, a system. Do you have a system to take those goals and put them into a time management program and achieve those goals? Do you have the strategic thinking in order to achieve those goals? And they should be business goals, ideally. Whatever your product or service is, please, there's that big red thing at the bottom there. I ask many people in person, put your hand up here if you own a sales and marketing company. I put my hand up every single time. I own a sales and marketing company. Everyone who's listening right now owns a sales and marketing company. That's part of the strategic thinking. Sales and marketing is something that you can understand. It's something that you can implement in your business. And it's something, once you understand, you can outsource very easily and should. Low cost, no cost when you're building the business. When you have a budget, you go and you outsource and you build an economy. You build your business. You hire people. Next, it's important to understand the numbers. Wow. For the longest time, the difference between bookkeeping, accounting, debt collection, the business plan, the marketing plan, the all of the above. I mean, the cost of client acquisition, the cost of each single marketing campaign, all broken out, the tracking and measuring of all that this is very, very important in your business. What about a sales process? Have you written a sales process down? If you do have it written down, have you strategically looked at it to see if it could be made better? This is where thinking outside the box, where someone who's outside your box can take a look in and say, hey, have you considered doing this, that, and the other? These ideas can very much help you in your business. And that's what this presentation is about. What about ineffective marketing material or doing it like everyone else? What about lack of effective prospecting? Not knowing how to really prospect, or the process of prospecting, or building that database. Building the database is key, and it doesn't matter which area you're in. A slow and steady build is what you can do. If you're wanting it to be quicker, you got to put dollars behind it. That's just the way it is. Otherwise, a slow and steady process. What about not knowing how to leverage your contacts? Or ineffective staff recruiting or training or development? Or what about not knowing how to train your joint venture partners or your affiliates or your strategic alliances? What about lack of added value initiatives? And it could be just simply where you've lost your motivation, and having someone to talk to about the business, working on the business together, is something that you desperately want. I know that I love to work with my coach. I talk to my coach regularly. I reach out to my coach on a regular basis. So guess what? That is what we're going to be covering. We're going to be covering all of that at the free marketing bootcamp. So mark down the next live one. Or what you can do is you can also register for our online training, our online event that's coming up soon. We have a waiting list, so just put your name, number, and information down, and we'll send you an email when the next one is. Thanks. Take care. And talk soon. Good luck on building your business.